Hey guys, welcome to Stranded Deep. Just going to give you a quick tutorial in relation to crafting. There are already some videos out there in relation to Stranded Deep. It's a new survival game on Steam. You can get it for about $15 in Australia anyway on the Steam store there. And basically, rather than go through and show you the game, I thought I'd do some small tutorials in relation to how to do things. So the first thing I thought about was crafting. It's very important. The very first thing you probably need is an axe. So I thought I would do my first tutorial on how to craft an axe and get you started, and then you can do some stuff. The first thing I'm going to show you is to pick things up. You find items. You've got a cursor in front of your screen, and that cursor is just a dot. When you put the cursor over different items, it'll show you like a stick, and you can pick up with E, and you can drop with Q on your keyboard. And then the next thing we need to get, so we've got to get a stick first of all to make our axe. The next thing we need to get is a rock. So let us hunt around here on a deserted island and see if we can find a rock. Usually it's probably not all that hard, but for some reason I'm not finding one. Did I just pass one? Well, there's one right there. Okay, so we want to pick up a rock. That's our second thing. And then the last thing we need is to be able to bind them together. Now, crafting on Stranded Deep, I'll just drop this down with Q. You hit tab, go into your inventory, and I'm going to pick the rock and I'm going to drop that on the floor. You will notice that we went into the inventory. Some items have a durability bar at the moment. On this knife that you start off with automatically, it's got a green bar. And that green bar will diminish as I use the knife. It will become useless, and you lose that item automatically. You can only have 8 items, and they're basically the ones you start off with. Now we just need something to put that together. So we're going to grab our knife. We're going to need some lashing, is what we're going to need to bind those things together. And we do that by a particular plant that I can see from over here. I think that's one. It's a yucca plant, if that's how you pronounce it. We'll just cut this plant, a couple of cuts, pick up the lashing by pressing E, as I had mentioned, and we're going to head back to where we had put those items on the ground. Okay, and so we go to inventory, pick the lashing, and then drop the lashing on the floor. Now those items are together. We get a different cursor when we put it over one of the items. If we left click on our mouse, if we hold down the left button, it will give us the things that we can craft. So we can craft a crude axe now because we have the ingredients that are required to make that. So we need a rope, a stick, and a rock, as it says on the right hand side. And we left click and we make the axe. It's ready to go. So we can press E to pick it up, go on inventory, and again, like I mentioned, the axe has a durability on it, so we only get to be able to use it for a certain period of time, so we need to make sure that we have enough items for that. Okay, so then you can use the axe to cut certain trees, in this game palm trees, that by the way we can actually climb and pick up coconuts from. Then we can cut the tree, but the coconuts will fall anyway once we finish cutting. So we chop away for a little bit. Okay, tree goes down. Timber. Alright, and that's pretty much where I'll leave the tutorial at the moment, and I'll show you some other things later. Alright, thanks very much for watching. If you'd like to see a particular tutorial, just leave a comment in what you would like to see in Stranded Deep, and I'll cover that in my next video. Thank you.